Hi everyone, today we are going to be talking about email management. Stick around until the end and I'll share my daily routine that will completely change the way you handle emails. So what is email management? Email management is a process of organizing, prioritizing and handling emails efficiently to maintain productivity and prevent inbox overload. The goal of email management is to get to inbox zero, which means you will have absolutely no unread emails sitting in your inbox or your client's inbox. This way, you enable your clients to be more productive and have more time to work on other things. So, why is email management a must for virtual assistants? As a virtual assistant, your job is to streamline their email workflow, prioritizing important messages and filter out the noise. As you know, your client's inbox is their communication hub. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step system to keep email organized, ensure nothing slips through the cracks, and boost your client's productivity. So we're going to just get started with setting up an efficient email system for your client and to also help you to make sure everything is read and cleared by the end of your shift. So I'll be using Gmail for this session and I'll start by showing you a bit of the basics before we get into email management. So I will show you how to change the view in your emails. So first of all, you'll go to settings. Once you're on settings, you have different settings as you can see. We have the density. Here it's going just to change how your inbox looks like. So we have the default. This one is where you can be able even to see the attachments for your emails. We have comfort. This one you can see the attachments, and then we have compact. So for me, I'll stick to default. Then we have the inbox type. This is how you're going to see the different emails. There are important emails, unread emails, starred emails. So we have important first. Here the important emails will be shown at the top, and then once you tap here at important on the left side, you can see the other emails below. Then we have unread first, same thing. You'll have the unread messages at the top, and then at the bottom you'll have all the other emails. And then you have starred first. These are starred emails. Here you'll be able to see the starred emails above. So the starred emails are where you get to star them onto this side. Once you click on this one, it will be showed up here when you open your emails. Then we have priority inbox, and then we have multiple inboxes if you have set your inboxes to have different things. For instance, we have starred, drafts, and then the main inbox. For me, I'll stick to the default as well. Then we have the reading pin. This helps you to set how you're going to be reading your emails. As you know, whenever you go to your emails, the default one is always the no split. Here you'll have to open the emails and then read it and then go back to the inbox itself. So we have a setting where you can read your emails on the right. You don't have to actually go back to your inbox. You'll have the inbox on the side and then you have the emails set on the side. So you can be able to look at your emails like this. You're able to read them without actually closing your main inbox. And then you have below inbox. This one will show up at the bottom of all your emails. So I'll stick to no split. And then now I'll be showing you how to delete emails if you have bulk emails that you need to delete. I have once worked with a client who had more than 10,000 emails. So I'm going to show you how to delete bulk emails. So to delete bulk emails, you come at the top left here on your pane for the emails. Then you'll get to select the emails that you want. You can select all, or you can select either the read emails that you want to delete or unread or the starred. So let's try and delete specific emails. Let's say we're deleting this and this and this. So once you select the emails, there will be icons that will appear on top. We have archive, we have report spam, we have the delete icon, then mark as unread, and we have move to. So move to enables you to move them to different labels or different folders. And here is where you'll have your labels. If you have your labels, this is where you'll be able to move them to another label, and we will be covering labels later, so stick around to see that. So to delete that, you get to delete them and they will be moved to trash. So if you want to undo what you've done, you can just click here, undo. Or if you want to return a specific email back to your inbox, you can just go to the left pane, go directly to trash, and under trash you can get all the emails here. So you select the emails that you want to return to your inbox, and then you can either delete forever, and once you click delete forever, the email will disappear completely from your inbox. Or you can select move to, and it can be moved, and then you can move them back to your inbox. So as you can see now, they've been moved back to your inbox. So now let's get direct to email management. I'm going to start by showing you how to create and use labels. So when it comes to labeling, there are two ways in which you can name your labels. You can label according to urgency, and you can label according to category. So when it comes to urgency, we have three labels, that is urgent, to review, and follow up. Urgent are emails that need immediate attention, and then we have to review, which are emails that require a response but are not that urgent, whereby you can schedule a time to respond to them. Then we have follow-up. These are emails that are waiting for a response from someone else. And then we have labeling according to category. These are emails that fall specifically under specific categories. For instance, we have clients. These are clients that maybe your client is working with, and he needs the emails and response from them under one label so that he can easily access them even when the communication is over. So, for instance, it can be his co-workers, it can be his lawyers. So you can use labels to put them under these categories. And then we have projects. There might be projects that your client is working on and wants to maintain the emails within a specific label for easier access. We can even have newsletters, invoices, bills. I'm going to show you how to create these labels and how to use them in your client's emails. Let's move into the inbox and let me show you how to create and use labels. So to create a label, we are going to go to the left panel. Here you can see labels, and next to it is a plus sign. Once you click on the plus sign, a pop-up will appear, and here you can write now the name of the labels that you want to use. We're going to use just 3 labels for now, but as I have shown you, you can create a number of labels. So I'm going to start with urgent, and then I will create also follow-up, and also we have another one which is to review. So these are any emails that will require your client to review and respond, but it's not quite urgent. So after that, now you can change the colors of the labels just to create a colorful prospects for the email. So you will go to the label that you want to change the color to. Then there are 3 dots on it. Here you can click on that, and then you'll be able to change the color. As you can see here, we have label color. We're going to choose, let's say, blue. Then we have to review. We can make it an orange color. And then we go to urgent. Here we can make it a green color. Once you have done that, now you can do labeling to the emails. Let's try it out with one email. So as you can see, let's start with the first one. Here you can click on the email. Once it opens up, you come to the top, and here there are 3 dots where it's written more. Here you can change the label. So here you'll see a label as, and then you can check on where to place it on the labels. We have follow-up, to review, and urgent. So let's say it's to review email, requires a response but is not urgent. So you go and click on that, and once you click on that, as you can see, it appears here. And you can see it appears also on the emails once you close it. So it creates a colorful email, and even you can be able to tell what email needs review and which ones needs urgent response. So let's try and label another one. You can go here. Let's label this as urgent. Okay, so once you've done that, if you go to the labels, you'll see that the emails will appear on that section. Even for follow-up, or we haven't created for that. So for review, there is also one email that appears there, and then you can go back to your inbox and you can still see the labels appear on top. So something else, two labels can be used in one email. So for instance, this is a prospective client who your client is working with, and maybe he's a VIP stakeholder in the business. So you can use two labels to label them. So let's say we have a folder for VIP clients. Let's create that, and let's change the color into maybe purple. So if he is part of the VIP list, you can also still add that under the labels, and you can see it appears here. So we have two review and also VIP client, and when you go back, the two labels still appear on top, and it also still appears on the folder as to review and still under VIP client. Okay, so once you get to action on the email, something else that you can do is now to archive it. So now I'm going to show you how to archive an email. So the goal of email management is to reach inbox zero. And the meaning of inbox zero is that you have zero unread emails on your inbox. That means that you don't have any unread emails on your inbox that need you to action on. You've already responded to all the emails and your inbox is clear. So how to do that is, for instance, let's say we have been able to action all these emails. For instance, let's say these 5 emails. So what we do is we highlight them. Once you highlight them, then you come up here and you see archive. So when you click on archive, it will remove the emails on your inbox, but they will still appear on the areas that you had on the labels that you had highlighted them in. For instance, we have this email which was under to review, but on your inbox it's not there anymore because we have archived them. So the purpose of archiving them is to remove them from the inbox so that it doesn't appear cluttered. So the point is to have an inbox zero. Whilst you archive them, your inbox will not have any emails, but your labels will have the emails that you had labeled them under. For instance, if you had follow-up, you can still look at the follow-ups and see who has been able to respond on that. But on your end, most of the emails that need to be actioned on have been dealt with. You can also do that by just going one by one. Let's say we were working on this email, so you just go up here and then you can click on archives and it will go directly to archive. But if you come to more, once you get here, you can be able to see all the emails, even the archived emails. They will appear on this section. As you can see, we have these ones which are under the labels to review, urgent, and you can still also return them back to your inbox. You can do that by clicking on that, coming here, and then coming at the top and then say move to inbox, and it will move the email back to your inbox. You can also do that the same by highlighting a number of emails. Once you highlight them, you come on top here and say move to inbox, and it will move all the emails back, all the emails that you had highlighted back to your inbox. As you will see, here are the emails. Now that you have created the labels and you know how to label the emails, now as I was showing you, you need to move most of the emails already in your client's inbox into the labels. But you don't have to do this manually, even for the next emails that will be coming in. So I will show you how to create filters so that any email that comes in can be filtered into the labels automatically. So instead of manually sorting emails, we set up filters to automatically route emails. For instance, let's say newsletters, reports, or any updates from the team into the specific labels that we created. So to create a filter, you're going to come on top here in the search email, in the search mail. So here, once you click on search mail, you come to the very end of that bar and you can see show search options. You click on that, and once it loads, you can be able to see another set of things to look at. So here, let's say for instance we want to get emails from a specific person. For instance, let's say for this, let's look at this email. So we want to get emails from this person to go to a specific label. So once you have written the email, you come here and say create filter. Once you click on create filter, it will give you another set of questions in terms of the criteria that you want to use to create the filters. So since we are doing labels, you can come here and say you choose the label that you want it to go to. Let's say they are a VIP client. So you're going to tap on that, and it will check that you will apply this label on any emails that comes in from this email. Once you have done that, you create the filter. So in future, any emails from this specific person, when they come in, they will appear on this side. That is the VIP client. Now that you've analyzed and understood your client's inbox, it's time to get to responses. So if an email takes less than 2 minutes to reply, do it immediately. If you've been given the go-ahead by your client to reply on their behalf, then whenever there is an email that takes less than 2 minutes to reply, do it immediately. For other emails that require you to have more time to just look at it and then respond, then move it to the to review label and schedule time to address it. As I said, towards the end of the video, I'll be sharing a schedule on how to work on your inbox to get to inbox 0 towards the end of your shift. So when writing responses, sometimes you might make mistakes, and I'm going to show you how to undo those mistakes. So let's say you have your client has customers, and you want to respond to maybe one of the customers who has made a complaint in terms of maybe a product that has been sent, and you want to send an apology to them. So let's say you write sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, so let's say that is what you have written, and maybe you misspelled it. I had misspelled it, but okay, let's say we don't have the like that. Sorry for inconvenience. And you end up sending it. Then we'll have an undo button down here, which you can click, and it undoes what before the email goes on to the person you are responding to. So the unfortunate thing is that this undo button only lasts for 5 seconds. I'm going to show you how to change that so that it can take longer and you can be able to click on it in time so that you can make changes to your email. So you go to settings, see all settings. Here you can see we have undo. So send cancellation period on default is always 5 seconds. So I would recommend setting it to 30 seconds. This one will be much better and it takes more time before it disappears. And then you go down and save the changes. So once you are able to save the changes, it will load again. And then now you can go and compose your email and write it. And now when you click send and you want to make changes, the undo button will last for 30 seconds before it ends up disappearing. Something else I need to show you is also how to schedule emails. For instance, let's say you are making follow-ups on something, and for instance, once I was working on scheduling meetings between my client and other customers, and so once we have scheduled the meeting, I needed to check with them before the day of the meeting just to see whether the meeting is still going to happen or we need to postpone it if they are not available on their end. So to do that, you come
once you have you've written your email, let's say thank you, or I need to follow up to, I wanted to follow up on tomorrow's meeting. Yeah, you can write all the details that you need to write, and then now you come down here. Instead of tapping on the send button, there is an icon next to it where you can see more send options. So here you can be able to schedule when to send this email, and then you can set it to any time within here. You can pick a date or time and schedule it according to the time that you want, and also according to the day that you want to schedule it. Once you pick a time and date, you click on schedule send, and it will schedule that, and it will send you during that time that you had picked. So during the time that you're organizing your client's email, you will get to get a view of the kind of emails that he or she gets on their inbox. And here you'll be able to get an idea of the emails that they receive, and also get an idea of how they get to respond to their emails. And this way, you can be able to create responses for your client, so that once the recipient of the email receive the email, they can tell it's the client who has sent it. So if your client gets the same types of emails over and over, for instance, maybe it's a company that does retail and you are managing the sales end, you can create a template so that it can be sent off to most of the people who purchase maybe items from the client. This saves time, and by creating email templates, you get a quick and professional response. So I'm going to show you how to enable templates and also how to save templates. So you go to settings, see all settings, we go to advanced, and here you can be able to see enabling templates. There's a section here for templates, and then you get to enable that and save the changes. So once you save the changes, the inbox loads again. So how to create, how to save templates? You come to your composing a new email, then you get to write maybe thank you for purchasing from us. Once you've done that, you come below here, and down here you can be able to see more options. You click on the three dots, and then we have templates. So here you can save it as a draft, save draft as a template. So here you go, and you can go ahead and save it as a new template, and you can give it probably a name. Let's say a thank you message. Yeah, thank you for purchase. So once you save it, it will be available whenever you want to send it to any recipient from your client's inbox. Something else is also, whenever your client is out of office, you need to have a message that sends a response to anyone who sends in an email telling them that he is out of office, he or she is out of office at that time. So you come to your settings again, see all settings, and then in general we go all the way down. You will see vacation responder. So here you can be able to turn it on and off. Let's say we're turning it on for a specific period. You can choose, maybe the first day is today, and maybe it lasts all, let's say the first day was yesterday, so that I need to show you how it appears in the inbox. And maybe the last day will be, it's optional, but you can also choose it. You can turn it off when he's back. And then you can write now the message over here. Let's say I'm out of office, and then now you can write here a message of who can address the issues once the recipient sends an email to them or who they can be able to contact in case they need something urgently. So once you do that, you save the changes, and once you have saved the changes, you can see at the top it appears I'm out of office. So once you turn it on, it will always appear at the top of your client's inbox. But once the vacation is over, or once the client is back in office, you can now tap on End Now, and it will turn off the email responder.
So, as promised, here is my daily routine that I use to manage my clients' emails. So, in the morning, I check and clear urgent emails and sort new emails into folders. Of course, this is before my client gets into their office. And then during the midday, I respond to emails in the to review label and also follow up on pending emails. And later in the evening, I archive and delete unnecessary emails and update my client on important emails that need their attention. And this is before my shift ends. And that's it. With these strategies, you'll be a rockstar virtual assistant who keeps inboxes under control. Thank you for watching. Hit like if you found this helpful and subscribe for more VA tips. Drop a comment with your biggest email challenge and I'll be happy to help. Thank you so much and bye.